set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. We're back for another exciting day of competition here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. This tee shot is looking good so far. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one is breaking left to right.
What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Wow, he's gonna like that one. About 220 left to the hole.
Going with less club.
Oh, are we going to see this go?
That is nice and tight. Well, I don't say this very often. A tap in for eagle. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, it's a par 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Not a bad result right there. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee. This shot is about 130 yards from the hole. What a beautiful leave right there.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
7 feet remains.
Looking for another birdie here.
Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That one just slides by. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
This player is putting for fun.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. How close was that to going in? A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Wow, imagine that. It was so close. He has this putt to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Twelve feet remain.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's a straight putt for the most part. Should turn a little to the left as it nears the hole, however.
And the birdie putt drops. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Time for the tee shot at the par 5. This will play nicely. Going with 5 wood. The ball in the green side bunker. Looking to get up and down from here. Oh, he's loving that one as he holds it from the sand. Let's update you on what's been going on. He is currently in a tie for 7th place. We start the back 9 here at the 10th hole. This one looking pretty good off the tee. This shot from about 190 yards. 5 strokes off the lead.
This one is going straight at it.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. And this putt to move into the top 5. John, give us a read on this putt.
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
All right, that one is behind us. Okay, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 8th.
Well,
On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Wow, that's an incredible drive. He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. Ooh. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And this is what remains for a share of 5th place on the leaderboard. Now 4 back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
This one is right down the pipe. That's just inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
A birdie putt awaits. He finds himself currently in 6th place.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Going with the 7. Well, that'll work there. And this putt to move into a tie for 5th in the standings. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And this is a mighty performance. Look at the player creeping up the leaderboard at just the right time.
Yeah, grinding it out there, slowly but surely moving up that leaderboard.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt to move into a tie for third.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's looking like this one's going to break pretty hard to the right.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently tied for 6th.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
That's another green and reg.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
A chance here to move into the top 5. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We're on the tee at 16.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
I like the looks of this. Second shot on the 16th hole. This is his 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. That is a wonderful shot. Count it. It's good.
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
We have a par 3 here.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy. Thing of beauty right there. A thing of beauty.
He's got this left for birdie.
I really hope this one drops for him.
Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Now to 18, the par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
That is going to work. That's a really nice approach shot. 8 feet to the cup. He's done all he can do out there today and ends his round in second place, 1 stroke off the lead. Now he needs the leader to slip up to still have a chance. And Rich, a valiant effort, but the comeback comes up short.
Just a little bit shy at the very end, but I got to say, quite the effort.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.